welcome back to the Joe's Cantina. And today I'm here with one of the co-owners of the podcast, Darth Shade. Shade, introduce yourself.
This is Shade out of Florida, Emerald Coast, and I'm here as the new co-owner of Dova's Cantina.
Yo, it's great to have co-owners because, guys, we have me, Shade, Sleepy, and Alfex. We are the co-owners of the Dova's Cantina. Sleepy and Alfex couldn't make it tonight, so I mean, we did record a podcast yesterday, but we have some complications of why we can't upload that podcast, and it was like an hour and 30 minutes long.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, like it was a pretty long podcast, and I even cut it in half, and it's not working. So, guys, sorry for the content. Like, we really need a schedule. We're working on a schedule right now, so that y'all guys know when to expect an upload. Because so far I've done one every day, because I'm trying to get back into it after I took that 4-month break. So, yeah, and that's I'm just here to announce the co-owners. You know, it's nice to have people running the podcast. It's hard to do it by myself. That's why I had some co-owners. And Lumbar and Burrito, if you're watching this, I promised y'all for some answers why I kicked y'all out of the podcast. Y'all guys, I just don't feel like you're Cantina material. Like, y'all guys just stayed silent. I gave you my email and password to upload videos, and y'all guys still wouldn't do that. And y'all guys just remained silent, and all of a sudden, when I post the video, y'all guys are like, oh, hey. And that's just how it works. Like, come on, guys. The world's changing. It's time we change, too. You know, so that's the reason why I kicked it off. So don't DM me anymore. I'm currently getting DMs from Red Wing Art right now. I don't know who that is, but so yeah, I'm here with Shade. You know him?
I never heard of him.
Oh, well, he's like, judging by his profile picture, he's like a clone template artist. So. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For like right now, like co-owners, like we have co-owners, guys, and yeah. So it's not my podcast anymore. It's our podcast. And we're going to get big one day.
One day. Maybe not soon, but one day.
Yeah, one day. Shade, this is the first time you're ever on this podcast. Like, yeah, so is there anything you want the viewers to know about you? Like, is there anything you want them to know about you? Something special?
Nothing in particular, really, aside from the fact that I still have no clue why I was selected to be co-owner, so though I am glad to be here either way. No doubt to the fact that this is a Star Wars podcast for the most part. I've been doing Star Wars since before I can remember, really, so that kind of blanks out. And I'm gonna try to do my best at this co-owner thing. Though I'm not sure where I'm gonna upload, at least on my end. As for future plans, I can't really say all too much just yet, but just don't expect a face reveal.
Yeah. Wait, aren't you the one that was gonna wear the mask?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's as long as they know who we are. Like, as long as they know who we are. Guys, as for future plans, when I was texting, Dutch, when I said, aren't you the one who sent me your schedule?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so when I asked you if you were working on Christmas break, you were like, maybe a little bit, but I should be free. After that, you said, I assume we're doing a Christmas special. And immediately after you said that, I was like, let's go! Because I never thought about that. And guys, We're going to have a Christmas special. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a Christmas special.
It's going to be something.
A big surprise. And for schedules, we're trying to figure one out. But probably by, like, in maybe like in 2 weeks or 1 week, we'll have a full-on schedule out, and you guys will now know when to expect podcasts. And hey, Shade, when I first started this podcast, I wasn't just only gonna do podcasts.
No. What else are you gonna do?
I was gonna do so
Aside
you know
from-
like
Aside from certain cringy vlog videos that I've been made aware of.
oh no, I stopped those for last year. I stopped. It wasn't for me. But I mean, this podcast is way more famous. But I was planning on doing voiceovers, like you know, like Star Wars Theory, how he does he talks about these things and it's like a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was planning on doing one of those. I have one ready to upload. Like, I just haven't uploaded it yet. But I was gonna do that. Maybe some Star Wars news on like actors who got hired, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
What? There was another thing. Okay, sorry. And I was gonna talk about theories. Like, just find a random theory and just get really deep into it.
Oh god, we could go for hours on that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And the only time I'll ever upload a vlog on this channel is that I got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go to Disney World in Florida. And it's for my band, and I'm gonna vlog that, obviously, because the only reason I'm going is Galaxy's Edge. It's the only reason I'm going. If that wasn't there, I would have been going.
Dude, pick me up a custom-made lightsaber.
That's what I was gonna do. I have money saved up, like a lot of money saved up, and I was gonna make a custom lightsaber, get a real lightsaber. You know, obviously that's why I'm going there, just to get a custom lightsaber. I'm gonna vlog my adventures, and I'll get. I already have some money aside to if y'all guys want anything over there, I can get y'all stuff.
I mean, I probably wouldn't ask for that, but I appreciate the offer.
It's
It's your
just a
money,
little.
bro.
Yeah. I prepared for this moment. It's in spring break though. That's the thing.
Oof.
So it'll be a little bit, but I'm super excited. It replaced it was either Disney or Christmas. So Disney's my present, but I still got a lot of stuff. I ordered a bunch of stuff for background videos, or for my background around my room, or yeah, like, so I might do like face cam and stuff soon, because I heard a lot of people at school saying that I should do that. Like, yeah, that's why I made the background, because before the troopers and the desk, it was just my logo in a audio wave. It was kind of boring. And then a lot of people said they liked the background that I made. And yeah, I thought that was pretty good, but then I might move to face cam videos. So,
Gotta keep things a little bit interesting.
yeah. You know, that's pretty much how my life is planned out. Like, this podcast, guys, it's not if, it's when. We gotta have a saying here, like, when we get famous. Like, I don't know, maybe like a saying.
For how many times we've said, when, not if, I think that would be our saying.
Yeah, guys, it's when, not if. If you want to do something that you want to in life, it's when, not if. Like, always have that mentality. Like, this podcast has already reached 100. I've said that in like the last 2 podcasts, but 100 is not a big of a number, but in my eyes, it's a huge achievement for me. And in my geometry class, hey, Riley Bender, if you're watching this, he watches all my podcasts. I'm a YouTuber. Like, that's a title I have in my life. And I'm like, if people think YouTube, like, so he has YouTube too, but he has like 42 subscribers. He does truck videos, you know. And every time I go inside geometry class, I'm like, yo, hey, what's up, fellow YouTuber? He's like, yo, like, and I announce to the class, I'm like, we're YouTubers. And then all of a sudden, they make fun of us, and then they're like, yo, can I get your autograph? Yeah, but they don't know the struggle.
Yeah, they're gonna ask for that autograph one day, and they won't be joking.
Yeah, they won't be joking. Oh, and also, I said right after that period, I said my podcast is gonna get famous one day, and then someone said, well, when you get famous, I'm gonna laugh because it's never gonna happen. But I'm like, that's what you think.
Yeah, that's a contradictory statement right there.
Yeah, like I have big dreams.
Well, I think we got this. We got this.
We do got this. So big question here. I asked this in all my, well, except for, no, I pretty much asked this in every single one of my podcasts. So Shade, if you had to pick, the Old Republic, the Old Republic, the Republic, Empire, First Order, like those eras, which one would you pick? You can only pick one. Which one's your favorite?
I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked for this one, but long live the Empire.
There's a lot of people that love the Empire. Like I've heard Old Republic, very few Old Republic actually. They usually say either the Republic or the Empire. I personally favor the Old Republic just because there's so much, like more freedom. Yeah, but the Empire, I just love I love the vibe it gives me. Like it's just the classic Star Wars. When you think of Star Wars, you think of the Empire.
Yeah, and I'm big on like, I have a really soft spot for like white armor, the troopers, stormtroopers, clone troopers, first order troopers, or just stone troopers, like I like to call them. I've had a real big soft spot for that, like trooper variations, and the Empire has the most of those. So I don't know why, but that's a big attraction for me. And the fact that big ass weapon.
Yeah. You like the troopers in the Empire, but who do you think would win in a fight? The clones or stormtroopers?
Depends on what scale we're talking. In terms of if both empires, the Empire and the Republic at full strength, I think the Empire would win. But in terms of one battalion versus another, the Republic would win.
Very logical. I love it. Probably, yeah. I think that's how you would put it, because the Empire has better technology. My little brother knows a lot about this stuff. Yeah, and better numbers. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty much the question I ask everybody. I think every single person I've done so far on this podcast has been an artist, like that makes clone templates and stuff. Every single person. Are you a clone template maker?
Only on my spare time. I do not post or upload any of my works, mostly because they suck. But I just do it for fun on my spare time.
So, yeah, I guess I don't know. It's just all those clone trooper thing, the templates. I really like them, and then I DM them if they want to join my podcast. Most of them said yes. There's this one guy that said yes. It's I forgot his name, but it's like Ordox. I don't know, but he said he wanted to be in it, but he would have to be in the weekend. And remember yesterday how we were gonna do a podcast, but then I was kind of late with the 2 fingers, the late thing.
Yeah, late question mark.
Yeah.
Dragon Shout.
I was saying the shouts. I love Skyrim. Skyrim changed my life forever.
I actually didn't. I only first played Skyrim 6 months ago.
What? I played Skyrim. 3rd grade is when I think I first played it. When I was little, I always thought it was like a hard game. When you're little, when I was little, I was so scared of playing COD Zombies. Scared.
I was terrified of playing COD Zombies alone.
Yeah, me too. If only I had friends to play with me. I was so scared. I would not even at night. I wouldn't even touch it at night.
Yeah.
Another thing I really like Skyrim has influenced my life in a lot of ways. Like the name of this podcast, like Dova, that's from Skyrim. I have fun fact about my vlogging channel, Dova Plays. I think I'm gonna make it into my shorts channel. And I actually had a lot of custom shirts and long sleeves made of that channel, and only one remains today. And for my I might like hang it up in the background, and it says RIP because I had Dova Plays. No, I had Dova _Plays, and then I had Dova Plays. The Dova _Plays channel, it was at like 87 subscribers maybe in like a 2-week span, and then YouTube deleted it. And then so I started a new channel called Dova Plays. And then I kind of led on from there, but that channel was super unsuccessful. And then I started this podcast channel because my friends were starting a podcast. Fun fact, one of my friends called Arctic. His name, I don't want to say his name, but he's referred to as Arctic. Arctic Plays. He did have this podcast called the Arctic Time Zone, but he didn't want to make a separate YouTube channel for that because he wanted the same subscribers he has. He has like 67 right now. So he made one podcast, barely got any views. Like each of my podcasts beat it by like twice the views. And then my other friend Alpha Plays, which is my rival. Like, you know where some people watch the cringy vlogs.
Yeah.
He had a podcast called Metalheads R Us, but his first podcast he uploaded, YouTube deleted it, and then he uploaded a reaction video that got 200 something views, and that was like a couple months ago, and he hasn't uploaded on his podcast, but he still uploads on his channel. So they gave up on their podcast because they gave up, but me, I didn't give up. Look where I'm at now.
Yeah, we're going somewhere.
Let's get to 200. I promised somebody that I would get to 200 in 2 months.
Yeah, but 200 seems like a good, 2 months seems like a good amount of time for 200.
Yeah, and then after that, I told him, like, by the end of 2022, I'd be at 1,000.
Ooh. Yeah, we can do that. That's within reach.
But what's good about getting to 1,000 is that I can post community polls and like stories on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Wait, do
that's
they seriously not allow you to do that until you have 1,000 subs?
Wait, what?
Do they not allow you to do that if you don't have 1,000 subs?
No, you can't do that if you don't have 1,000. It took me a long time to figure that out, and I was trying to upload a story. Oh, and also once you get 1,000 subscribers, you can have channel. When you do premieres of the channels, you can have premiere trailers.
Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing.
One time for one of my podcasts, I was trying to figure out how to do a channel because I was gonna do premieres, but I'd have to have 1,000. So there's that. Also in the future, on January 1st, I plan on uploading my second video of my Magic channel with playing cards because that's when I'll have all my stuff. And yeah, so people, if you're at school, if you're watching this, if you're expecting me to upload a new video on Dova's Cardistry, don't expect it soon, not until January 1st. New year, new me. So, yeah, there's that. Pretty much what I have to say.
Don't expect me to do any co-ownership for a Magic the Gathering cards channel. I don't know anything about that.
It's like playing cards, like poker and stuff, like Magic.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. No, I still know nothing about that.
That's just a channel I do for fun. Like, I don't really care. Like, the podcast is what I really focus on.
Yeah.
I love doing podcasts. 3 of my podcasts are on Spotify. I just haven't uploaded all the other ones there yet. But I will soon. Once I have time.
There's no way we're uploading that 1.5 hour one.
I know. I'm still gonna try to see if I can upload it. Because that podcast, like, it took way too much time just to waste.
Yeah.
So I'm still have to keep uploading it.
Then again,
Content.
that podcast was a mess.
Yeah, we weren't really going anywhere. Basically, an hour of it was the intro.
The whole thing may as well have been an intro because we didn't settle on a single topic.
That's true, we didn't.
I mean, we went from guacamole versus sour cream to telling jokes that would probably get us canceled. Well, what else was there? I don't even remember. I'm tired.
Should we allow cussing on this podcast?
Good question.
Kind of having a debate on that because I don't know if like I'm cool with it, but in like YouTube's eyes.
We aren't exactly bringing in ad revenue right now, so we might as well not care.
That's true. Oh yeah, fun fact also, to have 1,000 subscribers, that's when we can start making money.
Oh.
So that would be super interesting. Just having a YouTube as that little side job.
Yeah.
But when we get big, we're gonna have our own studio. We'll have our own setups.
Even if that studio is just one of our living rooms.
Honestly, that would be great. Like, if we get so big, we just live in the same house, just doing our YouTube as full time.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because then the rest of the day we can do what we want, and then at like night, do podcasts. I just can't wait until school's done. Until I'm done with school.
You're in what? You're in your sophomore year, junior year?
Sophomore year.
Oh, I'm a senior, so.
Senior, do you leave like early for your job, or you stay?
I don't leave.
all day?
I don't leave early for my job. I usually there's usually like an hour between when I get off of school and when my job starts.
Does your school do that? Like, you can leave like early?
I think you can.
Because for my school, if you had a job, you can leave after 4th period.
I didn't know schools did that, honestly.
My school does that. My school's a pretty big school. I think we're 5A, 6A. 5A, 6A, I can't remember. It's a pretty big school.
My school is my school is the only school in town, and this town is in the back end of nowhere, so.
Would you say it's, never mind. Yeah. I have a lot of people that want to be in podcasts, but it's just so hard when I had to do one every day.
We have to keep a guest book that long. It kind of gets a bit tedious because you're like, oh, I gotta do this guy. Next day, oh, I gotta do this guy. When I posted on Instagram that I was joining a Star Wars podcast, I had about 5 followers say they wanted to be a guest.
Wait, like this podcast or like a long time ago?
This podcast right here, like this was a few hours ago.
Oh, what'd you tell them?
I told him I'd check in with you.
How many people are we talking?
About like 4-ish.
We might have to. Oh man, I don't. The max I can have is 5 if I want to put the troopers in there. But if it's more than 5, we're just gonna have to do it the old way, where there's no trooper, no background.
Yeah.
Like, we might have to start like at putting them together, but I kind of don't want to do that if they're new.
Exactly. And we're probably going to be stuck doing like 1 or 2 guests at a time.
Yeah. Guys, this podcast is DM us if you want to be in a podcast, and we'll set up a time. It's just right now we're like super busy. Like, this podcast is growing fast. Everyone wants to be in it. But yeah. Also, guys, for my first, what podcast is this? Is going to be number 13, I believe. 12 episode. 13 episode. So for my like top 20, for my 21st episodes, we're gonna when we get big, I'm gonna find those people and they're gonna meet their dream person, and we're gonna do a podcast with them.
Oh yeah.
Podcast, yeah. Because I mean, if I want to do this for a living, like even though this isn't like, all right, so let's pretend I graduate high school. This podcast is at like, let's say 10K. I'm probably still gonna do it because what I plan on doing after high school is going to the military.
I might do the same. I'm not sure.
Because I don't think I want to go to college. Even though I go to the military, I can get college for free. But I don't think I want to do college because I think I just want to stay in military full time. And then after 20 years, I should retire. And then use the retirement money. And they pay me when I'm retired. So just keep using that money. And then that's when I start doing podcasts. Like that's when I started focusing on it, investing.
Yeah.
I just don't see myself doing school. Like, I don't want to go to college really for anything.
You know, you could probably run the podcast while you're in the military, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Especially if you're like Air Force or something.
I was going to try to get into the Air Force so I can get into the Space Force. And maybe those podcasts in space will happen.
Nah, real Star Wars.
That'd be sick. That'd be the first podcast ever to be in space. Wouldn't be the first video of a YouTube channel in space. It'll be the first podcast.
Podcasts in space.
That'd be sick. But, you know.
That's the most clickbait title I've ever heard.
Podcast in space.
Yeah.
What if we did like a green screen and I just tell them we're in space?
Honestly, even if we did actually upload from space, people would probably say we did that anyway.
That's true. We reached the 30-minute mark right here.
Yes, 30 minutes and 25 seconds for me.
Alright, yeah, that's how much I am. So I guess like we're trying to keep. I'm gonna see if it's the problem of the podcast of the audio or podcast file being so long is the problem, or if it's just that podcast that we did. So I think we should end it right here. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, say a few things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, if y'all ever contact me on social media, and to the viewers specifically, you can either just call me Shade or Gavin. My social media will be in the description because Dover will write it there. If he doesn't, I will castrate him. And the only reason I'm not saying it here is because it's too long. Kind of took a bet saying that I couldn't, because long story short, a bunch of friends said I couldn't fill the entire character limit on Instagram, yet here we are, and my name is the entire character limit on Instagram. So, in short of that, that's about it.
Okay, guys, here I'm gonna put his link in the description below. Remind me. Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I'll put all the co-owners links in the description below. And if y'all guys want to be in a podcast, you can DM me or any of them. We'll set up a time. Yeah, I just wanted to say there are co-owners now. 4 of us. And we plan on having all 4 of us in a podcast again. And we'll see if we can get it uploaded. And yeah,
the 4-person podcast that doesn't cause Dova's computer to blow up.
Yeah, hopefully. We're at that, guys. That's pretty much it. Just a few announcements. One of the co-owners with us right now, and maybe some future thing like that Christmas special. I'm gonna keep thinking about it because it has to be special. Like it can't just be a podcast. Gotta be something special. Yeah, so I hope y'all guys enjoyed this podcast. Ah, crap. I'm it's not even plugged in. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out, Shade. The others couldn't make it, but it's fine. We kind of stayed up like pretty late and stuff. I'm retired. And the commitment. Oh, fun fact: the reason why I picked y'all is I was looking for committed people like you. You're the guy that always answers, and I need that. Like the lumbar guy, I texted him one day if he wanted to be in a podcast. Didn't respond to me for 2 days.
What? Jesus Christ.
And then you Alfex. Like Alfex, he's the guy that can keep us talking. Like instead of like these long pauses, like that. He can keep talking.
Keep going. He really
What's called? If for some reason we get off topic of Star Wars, like Sleepy is my guy for like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, he like lets me know if he can't make it. He doesn't like stand me up, leave me on scene. And then you come up with ideas that I never came up with, and you always answer.
Yeah, I've got a good/bad habit of responding to texts immediately. So, some people see that as really good and reliable. Other people call me a psychopath.
Yeah. So there's that. Alpha, if you're watching this at the end, I'm sorry I gave you the invitation of being a co-owner. You left me on red so many times, and I'm just sick of it. Like, just say yes or no. And yeah, I'm sorry, but good luck with your dead podcast. But I won't. Since I was in a lot of your videos, most of them actually. But I would love to have you in a podcast again. And that's another podcast I didn't upload because for audio reasons. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for listening if you got this far. And as always, may the force be with you.